I just wanted to do a follow-up on my past video about the Drag Your Kids into Pride event. Some reports were being made that little kids were um, uh, shoving money down the waistbands of drag queens' thongs. Um, I've seen videos from this event, and aside from one very energetic and very flexible, and I, I'm jealous of this person's ability to move the way they do. Um, in an orange catsuit, doing a very energetic dance. Probably a little bit on the edge for little kids, but once again, it wasn't grooming. Uh, Out of that, I didn't see anything untoward. People were calling out how a little girl is seen handing money to a drag queen. Okay, the individual that this money was handed to was fully clothed and gently swaying to the music. That's it. Um, for anybody who knows what goes into being a drag queen or a drag performer, they would understand that thongs are almost impossible to actually have done in a sexy way. There's a lot of padding, a lot of tights, a lot of layers, a lot of stuff that makes thongs pretty not really possible. Now, I might be speaking out of my neck on that one. My experience has been that. Okay, when I've done my own version of female impersonation, I've got layers on. Like even if I'm in a cat suit, I still have layers underneath to uh, give the impression I'm female. I haven't done it in years. Maybe something's changed. I don't know. I don't care. What I do care is about people spreading lies, and this thing about thongs being at these events, at least the Drag Your Kids in the Pride event in Texas, um, were lies. There's no way. There were no thongs. There was no sexy dancing. Like I said, the most sexy dancing I saw was this one individual in an orange catsuit, dropping down low like female artists do, and I'm trying to understand where the sex comes from in that. From what I saw, this person could do splits. Okay, splits like gymnastics can do. I mean, if people have problems with the way this person was performing, then how about complaining about gymnastics in the Olympics? Okay, I mean that's really what I've seen. It's just a lot more energetic, a lot more fast, and not as controlled as say in the Olympics. Okay. This person was also wearing far more than the performers in the Olympics. What else did I want to say concerning that? It was on the top of my head. Drag your kids into pride. Um, Crap. I forget. Darn it. I had something. It was big, and I've forgotten it. Drag your kids into pride, dancing down low, no thongs. No, that's really it. Yeah, people were referencing Desmond is Amazing or something like that. He's some drag kid, and he was seen in a picture with a drag queen completely naked, except with a thing over the thing. And people were saying this is grooming. In a way, I can sort of see their argument. That's also not good optics. That picture, whether or not they were having fun, it's a bad picture to have out there. You know, um, it's just not a good idea to do that sort of thing. You got to stop giving ammo to these jackasses. That's all there is to it. Because they hate you. They hate you. Okay. They hate me because they're lumping me in with you. And they lump anybody who lives outside their norms, and they hate us. They want us gone. You know, it's so funny because a lot of the things they're saying, like the whole protect the kids sort of thing, there was a regime on this planet that sort of barked the same things. Protect the children, degenerates. Protect the children from the degenerates. Yeah, to quote Captain Kirk from Star Trek V. Earth, Hitler, 1938. yeah, these people should probably look at the company they're keeping. And they should also look at how they're being bullies. Uh, that is really about it. Oh, the school shooting. That's it. That's it. Okay, so there was this Drag Your Kids in the Pride event, right? People were incensed, freaked out, big protest, all this sort of stuff. So a Texas legislator, I forget what his name is, has put across legislation to make drag queens in the presence of children illegal. Not a week before, 19 kids were killed by someone with a machine gun. I'm sorry, semi-automatic rifle. This kid was bullied at school. Now, I'm not making any excuses for him. To me, he's a piece of shit. His name should disappear into obscurity. It should be a number. No, but the fact of the matter is he was bullied. He was not subject to a very good childhood. He had rotten parents. Two people who should never, ever, ever, ever have reproduced. But there was, after the shooting, some asshole on 4chan decided to find pictures of transgender people that look very similar to this individual and saying, here's the shooter, he was trans. No, he wasn't. It's been proven he wasn't trans. The closest thing he was to trans was wearing black eyeliner in an emo sort of way, and people making fun of him. People made fun of him for having a lisp. People made fun of him for being small. Oh, that sort of stuff. And to prove his manhood, I guess he decided to go and shoot up an elementary school with kids who didn't do anything to him. Screw this kid. And screw the police who didn't do anything, who blocked parents from trying to go in to save their kids. From the police, screw the police who were just standing outside as these kids were being murdered by this monster. No, he wasn't a monster, he was a human with a gun. But in response to the Drag Your Kids to Pride event, which involved no deaths and no killing and no beating and no bullying, this Texas legislature is making legislation to make drag queens around kids illegal. You know, dude, unlike the Catholic Church and unlike the Southern Baptist Church, which hides their pedophilic pastors and priests, you know, and moves them around the country instead of kicking them out of the system, the one or two or few actual pedophiles found amongst the drag queen story time people have been kicked out. My understanding is the drag community, when they find out one of theirs is a pedophile, kick the mother effer out. Now, I'm not sure if that's true. I'm certainly hoping it is. But yeah, they're actually fully convicted. If it's accusations, yeah, accusations. Accusations are accusations. People's lives should not be ruined over accusations. On that note, the Ghislaine Maxwell client list must be released. She may have been serving people illegally, but who did she serve? Who did she serve pedophilic crap to? Well, that's my follow-up. I have nothing else to say. I'm hoping next week I make a video like this, because actually I rather like this format. If you like it, please tell me. Bye.